as I told him, Lord, if you show me how,
And
I
he
will
showed
do
you.
it. I started talking with Loctega. Loctega is in Canada with us here on what can we do. Um, I even contacted the person who produced Tabitha Lemay because she's in our church. But like many people, it's COVID. People are closed. People are just thinking about resistance now. No, now is not the time. But then God allowed me to see it is possible, like to have someone do your music, to record from home. The ideas will come and then I will turn, because sometimes it's like, oh, I don't have anything. You said it right. Start with what you have. So I recorded like the melodies on my phone, and then I put it on the computer, and then as I as I started working on the idea, like God showed the way. The music you're listening, the new stuff, like Je sais que tu es là, More Than Enough, like they are done from my home. I've not gone to studio. No studio.
Like, you know, I truly believe that now is the moment. In my personal relationship with God these days, He's brought me to realize that every single person where he is at the moment, he is where he needs to be, and he needs to use what God has given him to give him glory, because the moment is now. Today, 2020 has been a year such that Christians need to be the light and the salt of the world. That's what we are. And we need to show the world that we actually are the light and we actually are the salt. We need to salt it up. That's why when I listen to your songs, the titles, even they, it's really for now, it's for the moment, for the Christians, for the non-believers. You need to know that He will always be there. You need to know that He is more than enough. You need to know that no matter what you are going through, He will be there. He is there. And you need, like, it's really the moment, how the way God does things is just amazing. You will think that 10 years ago it wouldn't have been the same thing. Today the songs that and the lyrics, it hits different. It hits different because of what we are going through.
Why? A few days ago I was like this, and I'm like, these are like songs of resilience. These are songs for now. The other songs I did with Abika, there were various topics, but it was not resilience. Like most of the titles, if not all, it's all about standing on, holding on, because God is here. God is here, and absolutely, it's it all makes sense. As you said, as you connect, He gives you the word, He gives you the message, He gives you the songs for the moment.
The Lord is out there. He has a message, and that's why I really believe that you must join us in this concert. There is a place for you already. Like, you're is already warm, the rise of Zion. You need to be a voice among the rise of Zion, because it's amazing. I personally really love the lyrics. I love what the songs say. They speak to me, speak to my heart. It reminds me of Isaiah 41, when God, He continuously tells us, don't be scared, don't be afraid, because
I'm here. I'm your God.
Hand and everything. And talking of the songs, it makes me really think, I listen to them, and there is just this one little thing, the beat, it brings me back. Like, the beat of the songs, all of them, it's just like, wow, this is, mint in my mouth or in my ears. I don't know, when you take mint candy, mint flavored candy. So, it's fresh, and then just imagine the same thing in your ears and like,
yeah. Which particular one creates that effect on you?
I think it's just Rela. And I also like the more than enough. It's like, wow.
Yeah, that one
I
always gets me down. This worship, it always gets me. Like I will start, if you, oh, the video clip doesn't have till the end, but in the MP3, the final song, like I end in worship. I just like I start to talk, and even when I sing it in the shower, it always ends like that. And when the producer, the person who did the musicals, when I sent him the song, he was like, "This one gets
wow.
me, Judith. This one
Wow.
gets me." And somebody else listened, and the person just said, "Oh, this is a song for worship." Like I can see people worshiping and kneeling down. Like it's simple, but it causes you to just stand in awe and worship that person.
Because God is, I keep saying it, God is amazing. To me, I don't see God as, an old man sitting on a chair. No, he's more like my best friend, my partner, my counselor. He's there for me. Sometimes he'll be like, "Oh no, shut up, don't say that, it's not correct," or he'll be like, don't think like that, nope, nope, nope. Or he, like, it's just like he's there, I really feel him. He's present, he's there, he's close to me, he's with me. And that's what really marks me about God. God is present. God isn't some distant man, and that's why he's there with us.
That's why I challenge. Like just few days ago. I was talking. I was talking about with my teenage, and she's like, "I'm at this age. Well, okay, mom, I know you're all about like Christian God, but I want to try and search some other things and some other ideas and some others." And I'm like, we are, especially in this country, it's like allow people to be free. But I personally believe if you ask those questions, things you are questioning yourself about, if you ask to God, He will answer you. Because
Definitely.
He's so real, and there are times like God will talk to you as we are talking right now, like, "Oh no, this cannot happen," and then He'll tell you, "No, Judith." You answer, and then you say something, and then He's there, and He is so real, so close, and so true. And that's also why I completely believe that whomever, wherever, I don't know which part of the country you are, of the world you are, if you, the Bible says it, if you seek me with all your heart, you'll find me. I believe that even, I don't know which religion you belong to, but if you seek God and then you ask questions to God, He will talk to you. He will speak to you in a very audible way that you will understand and know that this was God. This was my Creator. God.
Yeah. So what would you, this is the last question actually, what would you like to tell, the people who are going to listen to your songs? Like, what recommendation would you make to them? Like, how should they listen, where, or there are some songs that are good to listen when you're almost going to bed or when you're about to start praying. And what would you tell them, just like the musician counsel or advice? Like, I sang it myself, and you should go this
in that line, well, I'll simply tell the people, like, listen to the tracks and get immersed in it and find the person the songs are about.
Yeah.
All of the songs, even the most dancing ones, like I think there's even one I've not yet posted, but there's one that is really very shaky dancing. I love that one. But they talk about one person. So while you are listening to the tracks, like, be careful, listen to the lyrics, listen to the person the songs are talking about, and if you're open, you will know him. And if you already know him, he will minister to you in a particular way. He'll come and meet you wherever you are. Like the songs are a lot about resilience, but they are also about a God who is real, who is here, who is near, and who wants to be there for you. So that's the thing. Listen to the track, dance on the beat of some. Listen quietly to the other ones as you wish, but try to find the specificity of the person the songs are talking about.